Dear students, hope you are well by the mercy of the Almighty. I am also doing fine today, and before getting into the things, I am going to introduce myself with you. Today I am EBNUL HOSSAIN, assistant teacher in English at PLSC School and College, BOGURA. And our today's class is designed for the students of class 9, and our today's class is on English second paper, and our today's topic writing a cover letter. That means how to write a cover letter. You know that in your question paper, CV writing and cover letter is said in your question paper. So in today's class, we are going to learn how to write a cover letter, and in the next class, we will learn how to write a CV. So today, this is the part 1 of the class writing a cover letter, because today in this class we are going to learn some basic rules or some basic important points to be set in the cover letter. But in the next class, we will write down a sample cover letter, because only knowing the rules or the points you have to provide in your cover letter is not the sufficient for you. So that's why in the next class we will write down a sample cover letter. So in our today's class, we are going to learn some important points, important rules by which we can write an ideal cover letter. So before getting into our main discussion, I would like to give you a hint. What is cover letter briefly? A cover letter is a letter which has to be or which has to accompany a CV. You know that CV stands for curriculum vitae. So cover letter has to accompany a CV. So cover letter is also a kind of formal letter, because it is written for the job application. So let's get started on the board. What is cover letter? Cover letter is a letter that has to accompany a CV. That means curriculum vitae. From the definition, we can learn that the cover letter or a CV, a curriculum vitae, is enclosed with the cover letter. So cover letter is a letter which has to be accompany a CV. And in the cover letter, you have to set some important information, that is the sources of your advertisement. That means from which sources you have come across the advertisement, and you have to mention some position or name of the position you are applying for. That means the name of the post you are applying for, your background information, your experience, and your skill for the advertised job. And you have to also mention your suitability or your interest for the desired job. Okay, let's have the details on the board. Informations to be provided in the cover letter. In the cover letter. That means which information we have to set in the cover letter, or which points or information should be remembered while writing an ideal cover letter. At first, the date should be put at the top on the left side of the cover letter. So we can see that while writing a cover letter, you must have, or you must set, or you have to set a date, and date should be written at the top of your cover letter, and it will be on the left side usually. Then you have to mention the name of your position. Mention the name of the position you are applying for. Then you have to mention the sources of your advertisement. That means from which sources you have come across the advertisement. Another point, mention the source from where you have come across the advertisement. That means you may come across the advertisement in the daily newspapers. So if you come across the advertisement in the from the daily newspapers, then you have to mention the name of the daily newspaper. That means you may write like this, from the advertisement published in the Daily Star, or published in the Daily Prothomalo, and published in the Daily Juvanto, Daily Kalikonta, and such like that. Or if you come across the advertisement from the online job portal, then you have to mention the name of the job portal. So this is the points. There are some more points and informations to be set in the cover letters. I am going to write down them on the board. Provide the experience provide the experience and your background information for the advertised post. That means you have to provide some experiences and your background information that you know that you are aware of some responsibilities of the job. Then the another point, mention the skills, knowledge and suitability for the post. That means you have to mention that you know or you have some skills and knowledge to perform the job that you are going to apply for. The another point, at the end you have to write a suitable thanking greetings. This should be noticed very carefully that in the informal letter, that means the private letter, if you write a letter to your friends, then the ending greetings must be different from that of the formal letter. Because in the private letter you may write down as greetings, that's your love and yours Mohit and such like that. But in the formal letter, that means in the cover letter, you should not mention that is specific name. Rather, you should write down the such greetings like yours faithfully, or your sincerely yours, or yours sincerely, or with regards and or best regards and such like that. These are the suitable for writing a cover letter. So this information must be remembered while writing a cover letter. But there are some more hints or information to be said in the cover letter. If you are going to computerize the cover letter, if you computerize your cover letter, then there are some more information or there are some more points to be remembered while writing a cover letter. That means while you are while you are going to computerize your cover letter, then you have to use a clear format of the letters. That means you have to choose, or you have to select the right formats for your letter, because if you choose, or if you select the wrong formats, then it will destabilize, or it will spoil the authenticity of your cover letter. So in today's class, we learn the essentials and fundamentals of writing a cover letter. So there are some more things that should be remembered, and while we are going to write a cover letter. But in our today's class, these are the fundamental things. But in the next class, we are going to write down a sample cover letter. But while we are going to write down a sample cover letter, then we will compare these informations while we are going to writing a cover letter. So some another things that should be remembered while writing a cover letter. You have to mention that you have attached CV and other necessary documents with your cover letter. So this is the also this information also should be said in the cover letter. So this class, from this class, you learn the fundamentals and basics of the writing cover letters. In the next class, we are going to learn or we are going to write down a sample cover letter by applying these rules or applying these hints. So I think you will be benefited from today's class, and memorize these points or the informations that should be provided in the cover letter. So thank you all. Stay happy, stay home, stay safe, and stay blessed. Thank you.